Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Alek Manoah.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here comes a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Singy Alek Manoah has turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. And he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Soto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Two now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Here's Austin Riley, 6th in the NL in RBIs. Ball one, no strikes. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, And towing the slab in this one, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And now here is Santiago Espinal. And it's fouled away. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in for a strike. And that's outside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
And that one clips the corner. 2-2 on the way. Up the middle. All bees. Over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the. Welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Manoah back to work. And downstairs.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Manoah. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Now the 0-1. And it's strike 2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the path.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Boog, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. The 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Bichette. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. And welcome back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's a strike.
0-1.
Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And he takes a strike. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just a weak fly ball this time. Soto pulls it in on the run.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the on to the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Manoah back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And it is 2-1. Line drive, at him in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Orlando Arcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. 0-1.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd. Back here at the ballpark, Laureano comes up to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Here's Kiermaier now. This one in the air right field. Acuna has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the DH, Raimel Tapia. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Espinal, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it to first. Play made. That back here at Rogers Center. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th. Juan Soto. And the pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Tosses to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Acuna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manoah keeping him close. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Now fly ball to right center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And back now in Toronto. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now Matt Olson up to hit. The pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. And he dodges that fastball. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school.
2-1.
And that one moves his feet. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Fouls one off. 2-2.
you could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful When you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 0-1. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
1-2.
Way outside, and it gets away. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jason Vossler. And a strike in there.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Varsho batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
So now 3-2. Got him. Out number 2. Here's Ramon Laureano. Up the middle, Arcia. The throw to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one is inside. Ziggy, how about this? Ozzy speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzy Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Juan Soto now. In there, and it's 0-1. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at-bat.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one popped up right side. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Raimel Tapia up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
A wind in the pitch. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
In the air out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now. And here is Santiago Espinal. Bounced up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Manoah back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Matt Olson up to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the slider catches the zone. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back singles. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Jason Vossler next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And now it's Daulton Varsho. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Guerrero on second. Kirk on at first with 2 down. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 left. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. The right-hander back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right back to him on the mound. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Manager out of the double. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Adam Simber.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Albies in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Pop getting loose out there. Next offering is in for a strike. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. Didn't quite have enough. Braves strand. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Nola into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. In there for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Throw on to Olson, and that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Raimel Tapia next up for the Blue Jays. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. Here's the 0-2. Tapia checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Simber back to work, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Riley swings through it for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Now 1-1. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it hits the fence. Oh, the throw is wild. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder. One down. Matt Olson will hit next. That's in there. Strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. steps on first for the out. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one drifts inside. Simber is ready. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two now. In the air out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And that is the inning. No run. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And now the 0-1. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
On the ground, Albies tosses to first, and Machetta's retired. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 and 2.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And here it comes. And that one missing low.
Full count.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. And Guerrero is on the mound now. Tim. Mesa.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Darno, the next to hit, takes outside. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And now 2 and 2. Laser base hit. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, no outs. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier on the move. Long run, tracks it down. Both runners tagging. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now 2-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and fires. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Soto swings through it for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Back now in Toronto. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dylan Lee. And first offering is fouled off. And down the lefty. Bounce to third. Riley fires to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And next for Toronto, Jason Vosler. First offering misses the mark. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart. The pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Gathers and throws to first. And that now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Zach Pop.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here comes the pitch. Base hit right field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Austin Riley. Acuna runs, and that one gets past the catcher. No throw, safe at second. And there's a foul ball. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw to third, and he's out.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. It just doesn't make any sense.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One down, runner at first. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Out to center. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Homer number 25 of the year. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
This level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Number 68.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Guerrero makes the catch, and that's the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Your attention, please. Now
Fought off foul. Iglesias, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a quick out number 1. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2. Kiermaier checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball player.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.